Guys, awesome job last weekend in the game. I thought you guys played really well and most importantly improved on the things that we worked on from the previous week in the video of the corrections that we needed to get better on. For this week, you're going to see in this video, the biggest theme from this, other than the little details and errors, is how to break pressure when our center back can't play to our outside back because the opposing team's wingers are marking us high. And you'll see a little secret in this video where you see the rotation of how to get past that and how to break out of that.
And I know, good for me, darling, good for me, darling, good for me, babe. No, good for me, darling, good for me, darling, good for me, babe. You've taken that knife and you stab in my life and you thrown it.
Our opponent was marking us super deep, which means we have to create something out of the back. The ball comes into Zach as our center defensive midfielder, and you play one touch back. If you shoulder check, you can see that you have so much time where you can take this ball across your body and dribble forward to create a 2v1 or quickly look to switch it to the other side. This clip was about 7 to 8 minutes later, and Fernando, you're playing in the center defensive midfield position, and you do exactly the right thing. You take a quick glance over your shoulder, and you see Connor over there, number 11, where you can receive a half turn and create a 2v1, and you do it. You drive and you take the space and play what you see. Look at the difference in the product. Alex, you receive a ball from Tyler and quickly try to play one touch with a difficult ball coming in. Here, you're not under any real pressure. There's a guy on your back, but he's not going in for the tackle or pushing you or anything like that. You have to pick your moments when to play one touch and when to play two touch. Usually what I do is in the first 5 or 10 minutes on the field, I play as much two touch as I can until I get comfortable and then start veering into playing a little bit more difficult, quicker one touch balls. Hi, let me introduce myself. I'm a forward for Orange. I'm a goal scoring machine. Right now, I have so much space and nobody really is marking me. Pass me the ball so I can score. Jokes aside, David, you're the center back right now and you need to be skin tight to the forward. You're responsible for the forward. The post is less dangerous than the person who's in the space who can actually turn this ball and shoot. There's no way that this player should be able to turn and get a shot off in our box off a throw-in. Alex, this is another rushed one touch where you don't really need to. You have some time and space to take a touch and play.
Es para pararse y de aplaudir. Es un golazo. 3 jugadores tocaron la pelota nada más. Y el balón terminó en el fondo del arco. Marcó muy mal el Barça en mitad de la cancha y en defensa. Y quedó a mitad de camino el arquero Ter Stegen.
Ya lo hace. Pierna derecha, directo al arco. ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo!
Zach, this is another example where you just need to check your shoulder before turning here because there's a defender behind you tracking you. If you check your shoulder here, you'll know you can't turn and you can take your touch forward rather than in him. This is a dirty little cut from Alex. I love this goal. Chato, this is a great cross. Owen, great run into the box. And Zach, welcome back your right foot. First goal with your right foot since your injury. So great goal all around. All right, so this was one of our themes, all right? When our outside back cannot receive the ball comfortably because the winger is marking very high, what I want our outside back to do is run right past that winger, down the line as wide as they can, and keep going. Simultaneously, I want the left winger to check into the space towards the person with the ball. And what this does is it creates a 2v1 on the outside back. The outside back can either choose to run with his man at the time, which is the winger, which opens up the ball over top for our outside back to run onto, or if the outside back stays, then our winger can receive the ball to feet, turn, and run forward with a 2v1. The reason why this particular incident didn't work is because the rotation happened too late. The rotation has to already be in motion as David, the center back, receives this ball and is turning to the side. The rotation is going to happen. This is great pressure. And Alex, you play a wonderful ball across the box to JR. And JR, great half volley finish. We've been working on these. Alex, this is another one-touch rush ball where you have time to take a touch to settle and then play. Uh-oh, a goalkeeper punt. Who is going to get in trouble this time? Let's see. Freeze it right there. All right, so Fernie, you're a center defensive midfielder. You need to be back farther, and this ball needs to be landing on you, not David. David, you overrun this ball. And Tyler and Sammy, you guys need to pinch diagonal in if David's going to be the one going up for this ball to offer support in the middle in case anything goes wrong. In this clip, we actually get the timing right. Sammy plays back to David, and if you see Tyler over on that left side of the screen, he's already started to make the run nice and early, which is what we want. Now, as David opens up, Owen, you're a little bit late to check into this space, but it ends up working out anyways. You can make that run a little bit earlier. So when David turns, you've already made their outside back make a decision of whether to stay or to go. However, the ball from David is a little bit too difficult, and the touch for Owen isn't quite there. This is just another day in the office for Jair. Jair just in his office again. Here we have another great timed run for the rotation. Alex plays back to David, and Connor just takes off down that line, which allows us to get the ball down the line. Owen, again, you're a little bit late checking into the space. You're not checking down into the space far enough to make the outside back have a difficult decision, but it ends up working out. Here's another one. This rotation is a little bit too late. He's already turned and faced you, Connor, so by that time, it's too late. It has to happen before he receives that ball. And Owen, again, you're too late as well. The goalie collects the ball, and Zach, you show an amazing effort and dedication to get back behind the ball because we know the goalie is going to punt this ball. This is the work rate that we need to get behind the ball. And David, we need a little bit more from you on this clearance. You end up whiffing this ball, and it goes behind you, and now the whole team is chasing backwards to defend. Here's a great goal where Fernie, you actually slip this ball into Chato, who takes it down the line and then flicks it over his head and plays the ball over the top of their defensive line to Alex. It cuts out for a little bit, and Alex, you play a great ball into the box where Chato finishes a full volley. This is another beautiful goal. Fernie, you were just feeding Chato balls, and great flick over your head and finished far post. Well done. Here's beautiful connection off a corner. JR, you actually get on a full volley for this one, so well done. It got called back because it went on the outside of the net, but well done connecting on the volleys. This is a picture-perfect PK by Alex. He just crushes it into the upper 90 on the left side. All right, so a bunch of things wrong here. Alex, you start in the right position, but you take off here and leave this man wide open. You cannot leave until you know that it is safe enough to do so and we've gotten up the field safely. Tyler, you can't jump here unless you're going to win the ball. That's my rule. You don't jump unless you're going to win the ball. Keep your feet grounded and keep him in front of you. But instead, you leave your feet, he spins out and gets a free shot on goal. Here we have a fantastic breakout. Fernie drives the line. Owen, I like how you're clearing out the space. Great ball by Fernie, and you turn and drive at him. You end up getting a nice mag all the way down, and you serve a great cross at the end. JR, you get onto it off that half volley, a very difficult one, and the goalie saves it, and we get a PK out of it for a handball. And of course, we really like that left side for PKs. Good finish, JR. Kalani, this is a great example of how a forward needs to start off a kickoff. You hustle really hard to put them under pressure, force a long ball in which we were able to win.
Va a pegarle Ronaldinho Gaucho. Ya lo hace. Pierna derecha, directo al arco. ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo!
Take a look at Alex right here. He does a great job of reading what's going to happen in the play, and he makes a brilliant run into the box at full speed and almost gets a rebound off of it or connects off the cross.
And I know, good for me, darling, good for me, darling, good for